Morning, everybody. I hope you're doing really well. It's another really hot day here, so starting to flag a bit, I think, but never mind. I did a video a few weeks back all about low fat dairy, etc. So I thought I'd just embellish on that one a little bit because it is an area of a lot of confusion, I gather. And people don't know whether they should eat dairy, whether they shouldn't. Is it good for you, bad for you? Great source of nutrients, or is it indeed the root cause of a lot of their problems? It is very confusing, and as is the case with a lot of things nutrition related, it's not always so cut and dried, and it really does depend on the individual. So I just thought I'd expand on that last video I did and just go into this in a bit more depth for you and hopefully clarify a few more points. So basically, if people decide that they want to go dairy free, that's going to mean taking milk out of your diet and all milk products. So milk, yogurt, cheese, anything with dried milk in it, you'd have to get savvy at checking labels and things just to make sure there's no dairy in packet foods, pre-prepared foods, things like that. So to go completely dairy free, to be honest, can be a bit of a mission, but totally doable if it helps you. So why would you go dairy free then? Well, a lot of people will have a go at it to try and get relief from digestive problems such as bloating would be a common one, constipation, again diarrhea, very common to get if you're not tolerating your dairy that well. Another common one would be skin problems, so acne, eczema, that kind of thing. Or also another biggie would be respiratory issues, so you've got excess mucus, sinusitis, postnasal drip, that kind of thing can absolutely be aggravated and triggered by dairy. So firstly then, if you are suffering with bloating after dairy, you're definitely not alone. So what would be going on in your digestive system if this was happening to you? It could be that you're not digesting your proteins properly. It could be that there's certain sugars in dairy that you're not processing properly. Lactose, you haven't got the right enzymes in there, then you would be, really dairy intolerant. But aside from that, you can have imbalances in your gut bacteria, which are causing you to not process certain foods particularly well. So if this sounds like you, then it's definitely worth having a gut test, a stool test done just to see if you are in fact lacking in certain species of bacteria, or maybe you've got some inflammation or something like that present, which could be looked at further because it may be causing problems for you. So if you would like to have a go with testing and you want to find out more, do hop on a quick call with me or ping me a message and I can talk to you more about that. So as I say, sometimes if people take dairy out, then they do get less bloating, less diarrhea, stomach pain, nausea, all the rest of it. It's simply because it's common to be lactose intolerant to some degree. Some people can tolerate eating certain kinds of dairy. Some people can't tolerate eating any dairy at all. Or there's the volume issue as well. Some people just eat too much dairy, and that can be just overloading the system a little bit. Skin. So there are lots and lots of studies around which show that there is a bit of a connection between dairy products and skin issues. So if you have skin issues, it's definitely worth having a go at taking dairy out for a period of time. 2 to 4 weeks will normally give you a good indicator of whether a particular food, not just dairy, but any kind of food, is going to be an issue for you. If you see some symptom relief after that, then you can know categorically that yes, this is a bit of an issue for you. So the biggie then is what to eat instead of dairy, because a lot of people panic and think, well, dairy is a great source of calcium, which it is, of course. It's not the only source of calcium. And also we need to be mindful that with calcium, we need to be eating adequate magnesium as well. A lot of people are more deficient in magnesium than they are in calcium. and you need to have both of them going on, because the magnesium will help you absorb the calcium, will help your body use the calcium adequately and optimally. So with your magnesium, then you want to be making sure you've got plenty of leafy greens going on, avocados, nuts, seeds, etc. Cocoa as well is a really great source, so it's a good reason to get your good quality chocolate. A couple of squares of that a day won't hurt you at all. There are a few foods as well that have got good amounts of calcium and magnesium. So things like tin sardines, fantastic, because you've got those little soft bones in there, which are super sources of calcium. Tofu, nuts, etc. They can all provide you with great sources of both of those. So the next thing I wanted to say was that some people find certain kinds of dairy easier to process and digest than others. So if you can't tolerate whole milk, you can try fermented products. Yogurt, natural yogurt, you might find easier to digest, even certain cheeses. So it's not necessarily a case of you have to take it out completely. As I say, some people might do. So also raw milk is a good one if you can source that. A lot of farmers markets will do raw milk. It's not massively available. I still don't think it's available in supermarkets at the moment. I could be wrong. As far as I'm aware, it's not available in any supermarkets yet, but certainly farmers markets, some farms will sell it directly from the farm, and that can be a good option for you if you like your milk, but you just can't tolerate it. It can be the pasteurization process that causes it to not be tolerated so well by people. As I say, it's very individual with this. It's not so cut and dried. So the important point to take away is that it's not great for you to be overly restricting your diet. So absolutely don't take food groups out which are benefiting you, and just in an attempt to try and alleviate symptoms. Because if you take it out for a fortnight and you still haven't seen any improvement, it's probably not a problematic food for you, so pop it back in. And if you're getting into a bit of a muddle and you're taking too many foods out, then it could be that you've just got something else in your digestive system which is causing these issues for you, and a simple test can try and sort things out for you, get to the bottom of what's causing these issues. So I hope that helps you. So there's a few things to think about, a few different kind of foods to try and see if that helps you. If you're still stuck, then absolutely hop on a call with me, and I'll pop a link to my diary in the comments. So do use that, and also I shall pop a link to my free online program. That's really useful as well, just to help you try and get to the bottom of what's happening with your digestion, what your triggers might be, and a couple of things to help you there. And if you find this useful, then do like and share so that other people can get the help that they need. Okay, I shall see you next time. Bye.